You're 16 years old. You're lying in a bed in a care facility in Johannesburg. And you just woke up. Not on the outside. On the outside, nothing changes. Your eyes are open but unfocused. Your arms don't move. Your mouth doesn't work. But somewhere behind all of that, you're back. You can hear the nurse adjusting your pillow. You can feel the scratch of the sheet against your neck. You can smell the antiseptic, sharp and chemical, burning the inside of your nose. And you cannot move a single muscle to tell anyone you're alive. This is not a nightmare. This is the true story of Martin Pistorius. He stayed like this for 10 years. Martin was 12 when he got sick. It was 1987. Doctors in South Africa suspected cryptococcal meningitis. His body shut down piece by piece. Within months, he slipped into what they called a vegetative state. His parents were told, take him home. He'll be dead within a few months. He didn't die. He just disappeared. They placed him in care facilities day after day. Someone wheeled him in front of a television. The same show every single day. Barney and Friends. That singing purple dinosaur over and over for years. Martin later wrote, I grew to hate that purple dinosaur with every ounce of my being. But here's what no one knew. He understood every word. He felt the sunlight move across the ceiling. He tracked the angle of light through the window to measure time. Because time had no edges anymore. No beginning. No end. Just this endless, suffocating present. Nurses talked about him like he was furniture. Careless words, spoken by people who assumed no one was listening. He heard all of it, and it gets worse. A caregiver sexually abused him. He couldn't scream. He couldn't flinch. He couldn't close his eyes. He described his existence as a scream inside a glass box. Now here's what makes this story more than one man's tragedy. In 2006, a neuroscientist named Adrian Owen scanned the brain of a 23-year-old woman in a vegetative state. He asked her to imagine playing tennis. Her brain lit up. The supplementary motor area fired. Identical to a healthy, conscious person. Owen said, that woman demolished everything I thought I knew. He called it the gray zone, not conscious, not unconscious. Somewhere in between, trapped. When his team scanned 126 patients diagnosed as vegetative, they found hidden awareness in 13 of them. 13 people whose doctors had no idea anyone was home. A 2004 study found that 40% of patients labeled vegetative were actually misdiagnosed. 40%. That's not a rounding error. That's a civil rights crisis. Bioethicist Joseph Fins put it plainly. We have people in nursing homes right now who may be more aware than anyone knows, and we are giving them nothing. If this story is hitting you hard, subscribe. We cover true stories that change how you see the world. And we're just getting started. Martin Pistorius waited 10 years for someone to notice. Her name was Verna van der Walt. She was a caregiver. She saw his eyes track movement. She noticed tiny reactions everyone else had dismissed. She refused to accept that he was gone. In 2001, she insisted doctors reassess him. They did. Martin could finally communicate. He learned to use a computer. He earned a degree. He started a business. He fell in love. He got married. He wrote a memoir called Ghost Boy. In it, he wrote something that won't let go. I had no way to tell anyone what was happening inside me. So I learned to live inside my mind. I built rooms there, libraries, gardens. It was the only space in the world that was entirely mine. He fell silent at 12. He found his voice at 26. And when he finally spoke, it turned out he had never stopped. The next time you sit beside someone who can't respond, remember this. Hearing is the last sense to go and the first to return. Talk to them, because the most human thing in the room might be the one no one can see. If this story moved you, like it, share it, and subscribe. Someone in your life needs to hear this.